You're listening to The Feel Better Show, brought to you by Traveling. It's The Feel Better Show! This is Feel Better with The Feel Better Show. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's your man with the plan. Yes, that's right, it's Feel Better. Coming back to you after a very short break of like 2 weeks, but we'll explain that in a little bit. I am, of course, Feel Better, your host with the most, the man with the plan. And with me, as mostly nearly always, is a very tanned individual who tends to be very beautiful himself.
Am I that tanned?
You're tanned. Well, compared to me, you're tanned.
Well, anyways, I'm back, bitches.
Yes, that's right. It's DJ Overflow MTL in the house. Everybody, put your hands together. I'll insert some clapping later.
Cool.
All right.
So we're still in the verge of trying to get like add-ons in terms of effects and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I do it on post.
Okay.
It's a little easier until I get a better mixer.
Okay.
That I can put buttons on.
We'll work that in the budget.
The budget, the non-existent budget. But anyways, Al, you've been away for a while.
Has it been a while?
At least 3 episodes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's about 3 weeks.
Where were you?
Nowhere in particular. Just not. Well. You know, okay, so I was
No, I'm not going to talk about it, Phil. Fuck off. And then all of a sudden, that's all you can talk about.
Yeah. No, okay. I went to California again, because that's just my home away from home. I went to LA, San Francisco, Oakland, and then Sacramento.
What?
Yeah, and then I made my way to New Orleans right after that. And I love New Orleans. Oh my god.
We lost them, people. We've lost them. Hold on, let me just jump to this one. This is a little better for both of us.
Yeah.
Now that we're up in the
thing is too is like when I went
Sorry, people.
Wow.
Just trying to stop the glow on my
so
face.
if anybody's listening, yeah, he by mistake we turned off the lights and I thought I was gonna get raped. But long story short,
long story short, it didn't happen. He was too slow.
I escaped. Butt plugs. Okay, so yeah, with New Orleans, the thing was when I was in New Orleans, because it was around the same week as the Super Bowl.
Oh.
So I really was hoping that the Saints were making, because they were top favorites to make it to the Super Bowl this year, because they had a pretty solid record. But it didn't happen. But
football. I know stuff.
Yeah, but what happened was it didn't matter because they were just partying in New Orleans. When I was there, my first night, it was it was called a Chewbacca parade, but basically it was like a Mardi Gras themed Star Wars like parade, basically till like I think 1-2 in the morning on like going through Bourbon Street onwards to Royal and then Frenchman. And then it was nuts. Like if you love Mardi Gras, cool. If you love Star Wars, great. Combine those together, it's like sweet. Oh, sure. Like it was great. Music is great. The food there is amazing. Like Phil, pack your bags. We're going to fucking New Orleans.
You're paying, right?
No, but whenever you are ready.
When I get the cash, we'll go to New Orleans.
Oh my god! But it's not expensive to be honest. Like okay, to get there, it's expensive.
That's the biggest thing. Like for people that don't understand, in Canada, it's super expensive for us to travel because we get fucking taxed.
Trust me, you get when I was in LA, I mean California in general, it's like I spent a lot, and that's on the exchange rate alone.
Yeah.
I had to. Well, look, I came back basically in debt. Not poor, but in debt for sure. But it was worth it. Like
it's experiences, right?
But with New Orleans, I'll say this: like because they don't. It's not as like you go to bars. It's not the price. At least from the places that actually, they're not as bad. Of course, there's high end places, of course, but there's just a lot of cool like venues with like live bands and stuff like that. But even then, during the parade, like there was just people selling booze on the streets for cheap. So. I don't know. I just thought that Mardi Gras was supposed to be like later on, I guess at the end of this month or beginning of
Listen,
next
it wasn't
month.
Mardi Gras. It was just craziness.
It was
It's New Orleans.
But apparently, I was talking to a local, and he told me, it's like, look, they just made an excuse to the fact that because the Saints didn't make it to the Super Bowl, they just started Mardi Gras early. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it was great. When I walked through Bourbon Street, there was just a lot of tourists. A lot of them wearing, surprisingly, like Kansas City Chiefs like attire, like church stuff. So I guess they were the odd-on favorites. I guess nobody there loves San Francisco. I don't know. Luckily, I was in San Francisco at the time. But anyways, yeah, it's crazy. I was in San Francisco, then I was in New Orleans, but then. It would have been great to see a Saints Super Bowl and just party with those people. Oh, God. The hospitality there is great. The food's amazing. I'm going to stop now.
Are you happy you're back?
No. No, okay, look, this is what happened. Like, when I got back, my flight got delayed, so I came like after midnight, so it was fine. But it was cold, but there was no snow. The next morning when I woke up, it's like snowstorm galore.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why am I even back here? Like, I should have just just really maxed up my credit card and just stayed in New Orleans or just travel somewhere more south where there's no snow. Like, we're literally born and raised here in Montreal, and yet we can't stand the snow. It's like,
I don't mind the snow when I'm inside. It's when I go outside and the snow is blowing in my face.
Even if I'm inside, I'm looking outside. Like, there are times I want to go out, right? Yeah. Like, just to do a little thing, like go to the store, this and that. And it's like you gotta bundle up and wear like layers and layers of clothes just to go to the store and buy yourself a bag of chips.
Yeah, it's insane.
I miss you, California and New Orleans. That's all I say.
Look, we already said it. We're gonna go out to Cali next time. Next January, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going. So
I'll fly out
with
a couple days. Enjoy the nice Cali air.
You know what? We'll go to Sacramento because my friend from Chico. Hey, what's up, Amber? She lives I believe 30 minutes outside.
Yeah, let's give her exact address so that stalkers can find her.
She hosts a radio show too. Oh man, let me
give
you the information so I can plug her show. But I'll announce it by the end of the night, end of the episode. So yeah. So
if he doesn't, everything will be in the show notes as usual.
No, I will make an effort to do so.
Are you gonna text her and ask her the info?
No, I have it. It's on my phone. It's just I would dig deep to find it.
Gotta dig deep into those text messages of love.
No, it's not love. It's just it's friendship.
It's friendship.
Okay.
Oh, moving on.
Yeah.
Would you like me to cut that?
No. What?
No,
it's fine.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we haven't had an episode for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There is a valid reason for it. Currently, I am dealing with some issues, and for that reason, mainly for my mental health, I took the last 2 weeks off to just deal with stuff, get my mind right, and that's the reason why there hasn't been 2 episodes in the last 2 weeks. So just letting you guys know, everything's okay. We're going back to every week an episode. I just needed, I was burnt out, and I'm currently getting everything right with me for that, but I just wanted to let you guys know about that so that you're aware of it, and never ever be afraid to ask for help. You're not showing a sign of weakness, you're showing a sign of strength. I had to learn that the hard way, and I'm glad I am now getting the help I need. And if you need to reach out, please do, and I would be more than happy to point you in the direction of the help that you guys need. So,
Phil?
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too, Al. Okay. I love this podcasting I missed.
Yeah, I think you know what?
It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic. I think also too, and yeah, like you reach out to us. Like if it's not Phil, you can reach out to me. Like I've gone through that state, especially prior to like with depression and a mental illness and just anxiety, and it's that triggers a lot for me on just not just on the big picture, but the little things as well bothers me. So there's no shame in talking to people. Your loved ones, of course, is always there for you, people who in your inner circle, but at the same time, you just, there's no harm. Like for me, what I've noticed is like, you could even reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while, and if
sometimes that's even the best.
Yeah, that's the best thing too, because the thing is that you catch up with them, right? Yeah. And the thing is, like, everybody, like, let's just be real. Everybody has issues.
Yeah.
Nobody's a saint. I don't believe that anybody in this world is perfect. You know what I mean? Everybody has their downfalls, but it depends on certain degrees of certain people. But I just think for what people just need to realize, and I know it's tougher to say than others, but one thing that I know for sure is, like, if you need to talk, just talk.
Yeah. I'm doing that. I'm getting the help, and talking.
Man.
Before we even started recording, me and Al were talking for a good at least 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. I think with everybody, I think what I truly generally want to make sure is that you're okay, because you are very much a bubbly, lively person.
Yeah.
And I think for you is like you need to showcase your bubbliness.
Sure.
Because I also want to make sure that you are good. And you're approaching it the right way, in the sense of, like, look, you're addressing the issue right now. You're addressing everything that's in your mind. Speak, sister. You know what I mean? Like, but I think at the end of the day, and I say this to everybody that I love out there in the world, is like, I want to make sure that everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's like, I'm the type of person that, that doesn't necessarily, that worries about more with everybody's well-being than myself.
Yeah.
But then you gotta realize, and from experiences, like, you gotta ask yourself, are you okay?
Yeah.
So that's a big step for you to look into yourself, and to make sure that everything you need to correct is
It's all right.
Yeah. We should do more talks about this for sure. Like mental health. I know we address this every year in Canada, like once a year. But hey, let's talk.
Yeah, every day. If you guys need, just reach out.
Yeah, I'll just talk.
Just talk. Like,
we can talk about whatever you want.
It's important that you deal with the mental illness.
Yeah, because I think
sweeping it under the rug is the worst thing.
No, trust me, for a guy who used to bottle everything in and then explode, it's not good. And I found out the hard way. A lot of times too, with depression and anxiety, and it takes a dawn on you mentally, physically. You feel like a weight is on your shoulder, and just the little things matter. I think that's what people should realize, that like think about you for a second, and
it's okay to be a bit selfish.
It is, and that's one of the things that I'm trying to appreciate. I'm not being a dick.
No.
I'm not saying that I'm the best, and I'll never say that about myself or about.
I'll say it for you. You are the best.
I don't believe you. But the thing is like, for me, I like to just kind of say I could be better, because it motivates me to just live my life, right? And my motto for me is just simply live your life one day at a time. So I think everybody should find their mantra in life. So for you, Phil, just tell yourself that you're sexy all the time, and that your machismo will definitely attract all the single ladies out there. So, ladies, Phil,
thank you very much. Oh, we're gonna be scissoring that. That's
not me. I'm just ladies.
So we want the ladies to scissor. That's what you're saying.
Okay, I'm gonna shut down. But everything I said prior to that is still that.
Prior to the chasmismo, or whatever you called my charisma or my machonism.
Yeah.
Prior to that was the important part. Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that I wanted to give you guys an update to know what was going on, why there wasn't an episode.
Also, let's just be real. Like we've been I've been traveling, but ultimately, too, the weather's just been bad outside.
So
it's just that time of year where everybody's just lazy in Montreal. Fucking snow.
Despise it.
Going back to Cali.
Al just packs up and leaves.
I swear to God, I was at the airport, and I'm just like, and my brother was filling in on what's going on weather-wise, and I'm just like, fuck this. I don't. Let me see if I can muster up some money to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I came back.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm a little happy you're back.
I know, but I regret. I tell everybody too. It's like, hey, are you happy you're back? I'm like, fuck no.
The first thing I asked him, like, are you glad you're back? He's like, no, I want to be back in Cali.
I just want to be somewhere in warmer climate. It doesn't even have to be California or New Orleans. I'll go to Mexico at this point. Yeah. I wouldn't go to China. Yeah, I know I said it.
And now we're banned in China.
Do most of those people listen because we speak English?
I don't know. But we did get a listen in Moscow recently.
Ooh, sweet. Do we have a name?
No, I don't have any. All I know is on my when I looked at the listeners, sometime like in the last 3 weeks prior to the 2 weeks off, we had a listener from Moscow. So I don't know. Hi.
What can we?
I don't know.
You think it's Putin?
Hey, if it's Putin, reach out. It's cool. I remember tweeting about it. We're probably being followed.
I'm not saying anything. If Putin's listening,
yo, hit me up. I'd love to talk to you. If you're a Moscow listener,
we'll talk. I really do not want to talk politics with you right now.
No.
I'm with him.
I don't want to talk politics. Period. Okay.
What's up, Trudeau?
Yeah, that's a can of beans. Now we're on the Canadian listening registry. Thank you. Hey, if I see a big spike in Ottawa, I'm just gonna love it. But yes, so we had that was something we had. We finished the year. With how many downloads? Let me check.
We were up. We were setting new precedents on that one, I think.
So last year. So to date. Today is Monday the 17th. Mm-hmm. All-time stats. We have accumulated of all-time 5,872 unique downloads. Now, if we look at January 2020, no, not 19. There we go. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm burping. I don't want to burp in front of the microphone.
No problem. To December 1999, December 31st.
1999.
Yeah.
You mean 2019?
Yeah, 2019. Sorry.
Okay.
Last year we had a total of 3,533 downloads, and the year prior, 18. Oh no, 18. I don't think. Yeah, 18. January 1st to December 18. 31st, we run. The year complete 2018, we only had 1,969 listeners. So we've gone up.
Okay.
Yeah. So this month we're only at 30.
Well, that's because we haven't been out much.
Yeah, and so the last 30 days,
96.
96, not bad.
Well,
but yeah, hey, it's still better than 0.
No, for sure.
I'll take it. But yeah, so some great numbers there. I'm very happy with those numbers. But yeah, so that's pretty much a catch up, giving you guys a little tour de force, if you will, of the update. Look at me speaking French. I was going to talk about news, but I didn't fill any news things in. But have you seen the Robert Patterson batsuit?
So you want to go there?
I'm asking.
I have. Okay, what's your opinion on this? You saw it. I'm assuming you saw it.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. It looks okay. It reminds me somewhat of the Arkham Asylum games batsuit. At one of the viewings, I think I saw it looked like it was kind of like armor that's stitched kind of together. It kind of looked like that.
Okay.
It looks interesting. I would love to see an actual grand reveal, a proper reveal without the red light coloring it and that. But I understand he wants to do a tease.
Basically, what Todd Phillips did for the Joker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm interested because there is a theory going on that the bat symbol in that suit, it looks like it's pieces of a handgun, and people are theorizing that it's the actual gun that used to kill Martha and Bruce Wayne.
I think that's okay.
His dad's Bruce, right?
The dad is oh my god, it's Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm just trying to remember from the Joker.
Yeah. So it's Martha, the gun that killed Martha and Thomas.
Hey, did you know Thomas Wayne has and Superman's mother have the same names? I bet you didn't know that.
You mean Bruce's?
Well,
mother?
Bruce's mother and Clark Kent's mom. They're both Martha.
Yeah, there was a big uproar about it in Batman versus Superman.
What are you talking about?
You never heard of that uproar?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And my face is just like blushing. Save Martha! Why did you not say that name?
It's my mother. It's my mother too. Oh my god!
I didn't know you could stop a fight
with a name.
With a name. That is
next time I'm getting beat up, save Donovan. Who the fuck's Donovan? My son. The guy's like, I don't fucking care.
That's just one of a million problems with Batman v Superman.
Look, there's a full episode.
Yeah.
I talked about it.
Yep.
We're not going to go into it anymore. Move on.
Anyways,
what did you? I didn't. It looks okay. I want to see a better reveal of it.
Look, I'm a big fan of Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
I do agree with Pattinson being Batman. I think he'd be better Bruce Wayne than Batman. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to, because of that, I don't want to rush into judgment. But I just feel like because I want to see the full suit. I want to see how it's affected. Maybe I know most likely I'll understand more of the context of the suit. But the thing is like if you want my honest opinion, it reminds me of the Daredevil. The mask is the Daredevil mask. Basically.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people putting Charlie
what's his name? Charlie Cox is the Daredevil.
His as well as the Ben Affleck as well has been put on.
Yeah. The suits, from what I've seen, it looks all right. I think because again, this is year one, right? This is only the beginnings of him being Batman, right? So I'm assuming this is kind of more of like the suit being more of a early stage.
Yeah, patched together.
Who's Alfred? I think it's Andy Serkis, right?
I believe it's Andy Serkis.
Okay.
You have Colin Farrell playing
the Penguin,
or
Oswald Cobblepot. I don't know.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah.
You also have
Paul Dano is
the Riddler.
He'll be he's the Riddler-ish apparently, but
he's playing Enigma.
Edward Nygma, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Edward Nygma.
Yeah.
Then you have Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman.
That'll be interesting. That's an interesting one. But
then you have I can't remember his name.
Oh, Jeffrey Wright is Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, that's right. He was him. And then you have a newcomer who no one knows what she's playing, but people are theorizing that she's playing the daughter of Commissioner Gordon.
You mean Barbara Gordon?
Yeah.
You think there's going to be a sex scene like in Killing Joker?
A what?
Yeah, you see the animated version of the Killing Joke? Yeah,
I haven't seen the animated version.
Okay, because there's a controversy when Batgirl has sex with Batman. You don't see the sex scene; you just see like them taking their clothes off. But that's why I'm just you think there's probably gonna be a little bit of controversy there in terms of the sex scene.
Because Batgirl's supposed to be like 20 years his junior.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh.
Hey, look, we all know Bruce Wayne is Bruce fucking Wayne. He lands anybody. But we'll see.
Well, didn't he? Yeah. So if he got lucky with Wonder Woman at one point, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Tell me your secret.
It's Bruce Wayne. That's all.
He's rich.
He's rich. That's
like what did the Flash say? It's like, what's your superpowers? Oh, I'm rich.
Yeah.
I wish I could say that. Like,
I would love to say that in a brand new supercar. What's your superpower? I'm funding this whole fucking operation. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
The fucking you can move fast. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You don't get shot, and you have a rope that tells the truth. You talk to fish, but I'm paying for all this shit. Like, how rich do you have to be able to fund the Justice League? Like, you have to be incredibly rich.
What's the name of the guy who runs Amazon again? Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I guess
You have to be richer than him.
Isn't he in the billions?
Yeah, he's like the second richest person in the world.
It's not. What's his name?
It's not Gates or Buffett.
Okay.
I think it's either a Mexican.
Yeah, trope a little bit.
Wait, it's either a Mexican television dude like that, or it's an Indian television.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's an Indian dude.
It's one of those two. Like, they're the top richest people in the world or something.
Okay.
I know someone's going to comment on this and say, it's this person. How could you not know?
Well, but then by all means, somebody let us know, because I need to find this person and be friends with this person.
Okay. There's like a Indian billionaire who's like building his own house.
Yeah. Like
straight up, like the biggest house he possibly can, because he just can.
Because he could just fart off like money just to build a house.
There was I can't remember when, but someone did a study that said that the amount of time it takes Bill Gates, if Bill Gates dropped $100, it's not worth his time to bend over and pick up that $100, because he would have wasted his time, which would have increased, like, it would valued at like $10,000.
Look, if he drops what's it, $100 bill, you say? He can call me. I'll fly me there, and I'll pick up that $100 for him.
Oh yeah, because that makes logical sense.
No, it doesn't. But I just want to be friends with him so I can borrow some money.
Hi, Bill. Can I borrow $12 million? Yeah, sure. Here you go, Al.
No, I wouldn't say 12 million. I'd just start with $1 million, and then
not even his
entourage.
Entourage style. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bill Gates needs an entourage.
He does.
He needs a personal DJ just to walk around and DJ for him.
I don't have to DJ for him. I'd just be his friend.
Pretty sure he has enough friends.
But his friends, in being the realist friend, coming from middle class. Well, I wouldn't say I'm middle class-ish, but still, I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah,
that's what you're going with.
I'm just saying, hey, if he needs a true buddy from the streets to tell him the street life, from the streets,
we went from middle class to the street. Yeah, compared to Bruce Wayne, Bill Gates. Yeah, we're from the street.
I'm living in the streets of Montreal, baby. Oh God, this is
really?
What a plug!
You are horribly selling yourself, sir.
Hey, Bill, just contact me.
I'm also very glad you're back. This has been so far, it's been fun. I don't know if it's been fun for the audience. And if you're still listening, let us know. This is the time where you want to tweet at us and tell us yay or nay.
Whatever. Bill Gates, you reach out to me.
I'm going to have to tag him in this.
Good. I think, does he have a Twitter account? He's Bill Gates.
Of course,
just anything now.
It's probably not even him who runs it. It's some random employee that has to tweet as Bill Gates.
Freak. God damn it. Okay.
Just tweet this. It doesn't cost me too much money to use my fingers.
Actually, that's a good question. If I DM a celebrity, so you think by chance it's not the celebrity, it's just going to be some...
There's some it is.
Okay.
Like, I know Kevin Hart handles most of his.
Yeah, okay.
I know Jason Momoa.
I guess The Rock as well, because he's very...
well.
Okay. Will Smith. But if I want to reach out to, let's say, like a Kim Kardashian...
I think it's like
I'm not saying I want to,
it's like 50-50. You get the chance that you'll get her, depending on which platform you're using.
But it also depends on what I'm asking.
Yeah. If you're asking to be able to drink her bathwater, no.
Depends. Well, I don't know what she lathers and bathes into these days, but I don't know.
Pretty sure she'll say no.
I don't know. Like, I know we're going off topic here, but
off topic, dude. We left topic about 8 hours ago.
But I've been hearing like a lot of female celebrities like having their own fragrance, but
you're talking about Goop.
Yeah,
we had an episode about that.
The the hoo-ha scent, right?
The vagina.
The vagina thing.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Gwyneth Paltrow for $75, you can get it.
Look, I love me some.
I thought you listened to the show.
I do, but I've been on the road.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I did see a download from California, so I figured it was you. No. Me and Tony talked about this.
Okay. So this is a real thing.
Yeah, it was a flower candle that smelled like her vagina.
Yeah, because I'm hearing with Gwyneth Paltrow, Erykah Badu is planning something like that. She's a singer. I wouldn't be surprised if like any of the Kardashians are in this realm.
If they do, I feel sorry for society. Because the last thing I want is a candle that smells like a vagina.
But not just as a Kardashian vagina.
Because that makes it all the better.
Hey, any which way for them to make money. Oh, God, it's horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the show today. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're leaving you again with vaginas as the topic of conversation. Now, you want to go over the Oscars?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's jump into the Oscar talk.
Because this is the only thing I can think of for the topic of today.
Yeah.
But and we're 2 weeks late. I understand. Because the thing is like what I normally do.
Well, we
did it last year, and I've been doing it for a while too every year. But I would pick prior to the show. I would pick who will win and who should win, blah 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 blah. But because of travel and stuff, like
we didn't get a chance to do that.
But have you watched any?
I watched a bit.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of watching award shows.
The only thing is this is the only thing I like is movie awards, because anything with music like the Grammys and stuff, it's just all like BS politics. So because I love movies, this is the only thing that I'm satisfied in terms of award shows.
Yeah.
So
I was surprised with some of them.
Oh, your biggest surprise?
Parasite winning for Best Picture.
Did you see it?
I haven't.
Okay.
It's still playing at the Forum.
Yep.
And I considered seeing it today, but I didn't go to a movie today.
Okay.
But from what I understand, it hits on nearly the exact same points that Joker does.
Yep.
Except better. Mm-hmm. Apparently it does. I can't confirm this. I'm hearing third party, so don't yell at me, people. But I hear that Parasite actually deals with the subject stuff that Joker tries and deals with in a much, I guess, better. I don't want to say better, but different way. But I was very surprised because it is an international film. So I was surprised that the Academy wanted to go with it.
A Korean film too.
On top of it, a Korean film. It's like if it's a UK film, I'm like, okay, it kind of works. But this is Korean, which is like they make great films. Like some great films, like Train to Busan, is great. Bong Joon-ho,
yeah,
is the director. He directed another another movie that I loved. That I was remembering some of his great stuff.
Here, let me take a look. Cause I'm in his. Oh yeah, sorry.
He did Snowpiercer.
Which is a great movie.
Yes, he did The Host.
I didn't see it.
Didn't see it either. There's the Okja.
I do. Yeah, I'm looking through his. But yeah, Snowpiercer. I forgot that he directed. Yeah. It's a really, really good movie.
Oh, I love Snowpiercer.
Yeah,
and I remember because Miramax or Harvey Weinstein was producing it, and there was a scene in it that he wanted out, like a fishing scene, but Bong Joon-ho said, no, this reminds me of my father. My father was a fisherman. Apparently it was complete BS.
Hey,
he said I completely lied to him. It was a complete fabrication. My father is not a fisherman.
Whatever.
But it's still like
he bought it.
He also won for Best Director, which very great.
Also, like the movie won for Best Foreign Film.
Yeah, like it
which
hit.
Is I think it's the first that a foreign film, like a particular movie won for foreign film and for Best Picture.
Well, Best Original Screenplay.
Okay.
I don't think it won for Best International. I don't have all the.
I'm trying to look through the list.
Hairstyling.
Hold on. Best international. Maybe yeah.
It went for best original screenplay.
Oh, okay.
He got three. There was 3 awards for Parasite for sure.
Okay.
Well, Ben Ho got 2.
Yeah.
Jean Ho got 2.
Yeah.
Parasite got 1 at least. Joaquin Phoenix got Best Actor for Joker.
But that wasn't, to me, that wasn't a surprise.
No,
but I liked his speech because he basically was touching about, you know, he did touch about mental illness.
Yeah.
He did touch about, you know, a lot of the cracks in society.
Yeah.
But the weirdest thing was his little nod to his late brother, River Phoenix.
Yeah.
Which is, I know from the stories and the documentaries, like, because those two are close,
yeah.
and he was the one that found him pretty much dead. So it was kind of cool to actually hear him for the first time, at least acknowledged about his brother, River, who is a great actor in his own right, but it's sad that he
dealt with those issues.
Yeah. And that he passed away too. So, yeah, I wasn't surprised with that one. I'm trying to see.
But yeah, it won Best Foreign Language Film.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Foreign language film.
Sorry, I just saw it here.
Okay, well.
So, Best Supporting Actor, Brad Pitt.
I'm a little.
Who did you want to win?
I'm trying to look at here. Let me look at the nominees for that one. I do like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I was in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
And the nostalgia was great. I'm good for Brad Pitt because he's a great actor all in all, right? It's just let me look at the list of nominees for those. But the thing is like
Best Actor, we had Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
Antonio Banderas. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Adam Driver.
Even with Leo, I was surprised he was nominated because I didn't think
Jonathan Pryce
for the Two Pope, right?
Yeah.
I heard that movie is pretty.
It's apparently really good.
Yeah, I gotta make an effort to.
So I'm okay with Joaquin Phoenix.
No, but I knew he was a lock to win. Like it was just too. It was.
It was overbearing. Like his portrayal, he got.
Yeah. So.
Renee Zellweger for Judy.
That was a little bit of a surprise, but the thing is, I didn't see the movie. Right.
I saw none of these movies that any of these ladies were in. So you have Cynthia Erivo as Harriet Tubman, Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story, Saoirse Ronan for Little Women, and Charlize Theron for Bombshell, which I want to see. Bombshell looks very interesting.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a true story about the scandal.
Yeah,
I think it's CNN, right? It was CNN. Fox. Yeah.
So best supporting, you had Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, well, I didn't see Tom Hanks, but
it's Mr. Rogers.
It's Mr. Rogers, right?
Anthony Hopkins, Al Pacino.
I did see. Did you finally see The Irishman?
I watched a bit of it. It's so long.
You have to be dedicated. And the thing is, too, I think I would have maybe Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, to be honest with you, because it's a typical Scorsese movie. Don't get me wrong. And of course, those two nailed it. But in this case, I would have maybe have Pacino as a front runner to maybe win this. But look, I'm happy with Brad Pitt. He's a great actor. I just think with his performance, it's just nothing special. You know what I mean?
I was rolling on Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Simply because of all the positivity that Mr. Rogers got. But I thought it was going to streamline.
But did you see the documentary? What Should Be My Neighbor?
No, I haven't seen it.
You should. It's really good.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood I do want to see.
Yeah.
But I want to see more of it. I just remember how great he was. So, I mean, Fred Rogers was Mr. Rogers. Laura Dern for Marriage Story as Best Supporting.
It's on my list to watch on Netflix.
Yeah. You got Kathy Bates, Scarlett Jo for Jojo Rabbit. She was nominated twice. That's interesting.
Yeah, but I can see why she was nominated for Best Supporting. Because, I know whatever, but I just want to. I'm so happy that Taika Waititi won
he won
Best adapted screenplay. And his speech was beautiful too.
Yeah.
I'm happy
He's
for
the
him.
First native Australian,
New
New Zealander, sorry, to win.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna screw this up, and I apologize, and I don't. There's no offense meant. He's sorry, it's indigenous. It's the first indigenous person to win.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it's indigenous to the U.S. or Canada.
No.
He's indigenous. Period. The first ever to win.
Yep.
Based on the novel Caging Skies, which was Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think he should have been nominated for Best Director.
Yeah.
And maybe possibly won it. But I'm happy that at least the movie was acknowledged as in Best Picture.
Yep.
But well, firstly, I thought the Joker was going to win Best Picture, but
I'm happy with.
I'm happy with Parasite. I want to see this movie.
Yeah, it looks great. So the movies that for Best Director, you got Bong Joon-ho, Martin Scorsese, Todd Phillips, Sam Mendes.
I thought Sam Mendes could probably win this one.
And Quentin Tarantino. I know Tarantino wasn't going to win. He's out with the Academy.
No, but I just, from a personal standpoint, from what I love Tarantino. Don't get me wrong. I think it's the weaker of.
It's one of his weaker movies.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the Hateful Eight.
I like it. I think I like Hateful Eight more than I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
But I do like, let's say, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood more than Jackie Brown.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
But I have to buy it because I need to add it to my collection of Tarantino movies.
It's a Tarantino collection.
So
for Best Picture, you had Parasite, Ford vs. Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story.
I heard great things about Ford vs. Ferrari. Have you seen it?
I haven't. I want to see it because I'm not a car head.
Yeah.
But I always do like these types of movies, these racing type movies. So I do want to see it. It looks interesting. It's on my list to see. Of course, similar to Jojo Rabbit, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to see it. And 1917.
Is it still in theaters?
I don't know.
Because apparently you need to see this in IMAX.
Yeah, because it's gloriously one shot.
Yeah.
It looks like it's shot in one shot, but there are cuts. They're interestingly done and hidden, so that it doesn't feel like it's a cut to a new scene or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I don't think I'll have time this weekend. But what's the last movie you saw? Please don't tell me Bad Boys, because I really want to see that movie.
The Gentleman.
Oh, how is that?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Is it back to Guy Ritchie's form of gangster?
Yeah, it's a gangster film.
It's a gangster, London gangster.
Yeah. It takes place in London.
Okay.
And
because I loved Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, and Snatch, and Rock and Rolla.
Oh yeah.
You see that one? Oh, so it's back to that form.
And Layer Cake.
Oh, Layer Cake's good. Oh yeah.
Look, Guy Ritchie has some misses.
Well, yeah, but that's only because that's out of his element.
That's what I was gonna say.
I didn't mind Aladdin.
No, and I didn't mind. He did Aladdin.
Yeah, he did. He directed Aladdin.
He also did. Didn't he also do
King Arthur?
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
It was okay. There was it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like that weird. It's like the latest Robin Hood that just came out. It's in this weird. Is it in the past? Is it in the future? Is it in this other world type thing? I liked it. It's interesting. It's not the best King Arthur, obviously, but it's not one of those things it's not boring. Okay. But I love Guy Ritchie movies. When he goes to like you said, his gangster films.
Okay.
This movie, it's shot interestingly.
But like his other.
Yeah, the story is.
Well, there's many stories, right?
There's that's what I love about Guy Ritchie. It's like Quentin Tarantino can tell a film out of order.
Yeah.
But you're never lost.
No.
Whereas Guy Ritchie, he can take 18 storylines and make sure that you can follow it perfectly fine, and you're not confused. And he does it beautifully. He weaves a beautiful tale.
Okay.
It is a movie I thoroughly enjoyed.
This sucks because it's just now there's so many movies I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see I thoroughly want to see Bad Boys 3.
I've seen Bad Boys 3.
And
it's fun.
Okay, in your honest opinion, what should I see first? Gentleman or Bad Boys 3?
I would say The Gentleman.
But I also want to see Sonic the Hedgehog.
See, I was going to go see Sonic today.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Man.
Because we talked about this. I wanted to actually bring it up if I saw it today, but an issue happened. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring it up on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we did discuss this when the trailer came out and the backlash to the trailer.
Oh, the original with the original,
the original
cut of what Sonic looked like.
The scary Sonic, as we like to call him.
I didn't find it that bad. It's just weird.
The weird, scary. He had weird teeth, okay?
Well, he had teeth. I don't know why you
Fucking
need...
weird. Scary.
Yeah.
You ever put human teeth on weird things and you're just scared? But yeah.
That's a good concept for a horror movie.
But yeah, so I wanted to see Sonic because I wanted to see how bad it was or how good it was.
I heard great reviews.
Funny enough, it's getting better reviews.
It's like a number one in the box office right now.
Well, yeah. Well, considering what's at the box office, it's not.
But no, but even at that, it's like...
It's getting better reviews than Birds of Prey.
What is what I'm saying? Oh, that's another one. You didn't see...
I was going to... My decision today was either Birds of Prey or Sonic.
And I said both.
You said both, and I was like, I could possibly do both. I may be a little late to the podcast, but I don't think Al would mind.
No.
But because of an issue that happened today, I didn't. I possibly may go tomorrow. Who knows? But
Cheapy Tuesday.
That's right. Half the points, half the seated points.
But yeah.
Oh, did you hear?
What?
Tanner, the guy who does the Cineplex pre-show.
Yeah.
He's been let go. He was let go in January.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hear letting people who like that's not from Montreal or Canada. They don't know.
So people who don't know. I
did this like a big thing, even though people out there don't even know who the fuck Tanner is.
So
it took me a while to figure it out, but okay, I know. Yeah.
So in Canada, our biggest Cinemaplex cinema chain is Cineplex.
Mm-hmm. That's like the AMC of Canada.
Yeah, pretty much. Before we used to have Cineplex and Famous Players. Then Famous Players got sold and bought by Cineplex, which was really weird because Cineplex really didn't have an audience in Montreal or in Quebec. They were bigger outside of Quebec anyways. Mm-hmm. Famous Players were bigger in Canada and Montreal. So they sold. They started doing this thing in 2015. They did a search for someone to host their pre-show. Mm-hmm. So like between the commercials, and you can get free points with your CNET card and stuff like that. And a CNET card is just a loyalty card.
Well, you collect points.
You can collect points and
to see a free movie or
anything you purchase,
whatever the hell,
popcorn, discounts on popcorn, stuff like that.
Yeah.
At certain levels. So
okay.
Recently, in December, it was announced that they're being purchased by a UK cinema chain called Cinemalite or something.
I remember something. Yeah, it was Cinemalite, I believe.
Something like that. I'm possibly getting the name wrong. I apologize. Mm-hmm. I don't have the stats in front of me, and I didn't think I would be giving this story. To be fair,
apology accepted.
Thank you. So they announced that they're being bought by this company, and then in January, Tanner, the guy who won the award in the contest in 2015, he hosts the pre-show, and he was just let go. He's no longer part of the pre-show. And something that came out that was funny about it was the contest originally only paid him in CNET points. Yeah.
I'm doing a perplexed look.
Yeah, so he was literally paid for... He said after a while they did start paying him actual money because you can't really have a family or a mortgage and pay it with CNET points, apparently.
I bet you this is only a part-time gig.
It started off as a part-time gig.
Okay.
And then he got them to hire him full-time on their staff. So he writes articles and he does this and he hosts the pre-show. And now they're letting him go. So people are theorizing that because outside Cineplex only allows certain members or certain people to advertise inside their cinemas. People that they have a connection, people who have companies that have a connection with the CNET card and stuff like that. But you still have the pre-show. But apparently, the European company or the English company that bought them, they don't give a fuck. They just play commercials. So people are theorizing that we're going to lose the pre-show completely, and it's just going to be friggin' commercials until the movie starts.
I don't care.
I kind of do. I like it because you can win.
But what
points.
about that virtual contest thing, like with the the time
play?
Dude, that's gonna be gone.
Maybe.
I don't play often. Like, even though I go there early, I'm always like late on the draw. So I think it's rigged. Anyways,
Hey, I've won it.
You've won it?
Yeah, I've won it once or twice. I'm always usually, depending on the theater, I can always get in the top 3. But because I know stuff.
Well, I know stuff too, but
Apparently not.
I'm not quick on the draw on my phone. God damn it.
My problem.
Fuck you.
But yeah, so like this just popped into my head, and I have to, because I know
to be as long as the scene card is still around to collect points, because I still have like 3 free movies. That's fine. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, apparently, so this other company.
Oh, here we go.
They actually have unlimited packages. You pay a monthly fee.
Oh, yeah. This is the thing that's going on in the States right now. But the thing is, I don't think it's the big. I don't think it's AMC. It's like the smaller chains, right?
Well,
but that's the thing. You pay monthly for.
Well, it was through a third party that the U.S. companies, like Ticketmax or something like that, that would give you this card.
Movie Pass was the one.
Movie Pass.
But the thing is, they got bankrupt.
They got bankrupt.
Yeah.
But in the UK, it's this company, so it's like their CNET card. Except you pay $35 a year or a month, and you get unlimited movies. If you want to go 3D, IMAX, AVX, all that, you have to pay on top of it. But you get a regular ticket, and for I don't know how many you can use. I don't know if it's unlimited or what the whole
I know
is.
there's a company in the States that does it. I don't know the dynamics of it.
Yeah.
I actually did talk about it with somebody when I was in LA about it, but it's interesting. But the thing is like, I don't know, because again, here's my issue. That's another thing you have to pay monthly. On top of everything like streaming services and stuff.
But if you don't go to the movies often, there's no point in getting it.
But how about for people who do go often?
Well, if you look at it, $35. Okay.
Yeah.
A general ticket to a movie is what, $20?
Yeah.
So that's $20.
Yeah, you gotta make it worth your while to go. At least twice a month.
Yeah. If it comes out to $35, let's say it's $35 a month. You have to at least see 2 movies a month. Yeah. And for me, perfectly fine with that. I can definitely make time to see 2 movies a month.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But oh man, it's I kind of prefer the point system.
Well, they may offer both.
I think if that's the case, then I would prefer the point system. Like, I think it'd be worth it for me to do this if it's $35 to say a month. That's fine. But I think because I go off, at least then those points won't they won't be gone. Like I'm still gonna have those points regardless. Yeah. You know what I mean? Versus adding taking more money per month per se. I have to kind of look at the dynamic. Yeah. But I think if you're asking me right now, what should I prefer? I prefer the current system of the points. Because again, you watch it. Because I watch it often, and I still have 3 free movies to use it for. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But Tanner, well, I don't care. Yeah. I hope he finds a job. I hope he finds a job. You know what I mean? I don't want ill will on somebody who just lost their job if it's nothing stupid, right? But it's just like.
But apparently he was given no reason.
Yeah, but that's like most jobs these days.
Most people say you're fired because you suck at your job, or you're fired because of this. He's like, we're letting you go.
Well, it's cutbacks.
Yeah,
probably. Or it's like, but even then, a new company just bought Cineplex, so they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Am I allowed to swear a lot?
I've never censored you ever.
Okay, fuck yeah.
There's a reason I put this as an explicit show.
Sweet. Fucking yeah.
Will you stop?
Go ahead.
Jesus. You give a guy a little leverage and he tries and takes the moon.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, Al, where are you DJing?
That's a good question. Okay, so I'll be at McLean's.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I forgot to announce this, and if you've made it this far, Mr. DJ Overflow _MTL is a international DJ now.
Christ.
Not only has he DJ'd across Canada, he's also DJ'd in the States, more specifically California, but he is an international DJ. Put it together for Mr. DJ Overflow.
Okay, so you're gonna add in the clapping.
Oh yeah,
post-
full on
post?
adding clap in post.
Okay. Look, and also too. Now you remind me. I do want to give a shout out to.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to.
My friend Amber. She hosts 2 radio shows. It's the Funky Reservations on Thursdays.
Wait, can you just re-say that? Because I think you meant to say funky, but
What
it
did
came
I
out
say?
fucky.
Oh no, I thought it said funky. Sorry. Okay.
No, you said it fast enough that it could be misinterpreted.
Okay, so we'll edit that. But Funky Reservation, she hosts every Thursday afternoon. The radio station is KZFR 90.1 FM in Chico, California. You can download the app. I have the app on all smartphone devices, and also just to help her out, like if you're ever in Chico, California, there's a dance night at this bar, Duffy's. That's where I DJ'd.
Duffy's?
Duffy's. It's Duffy's bar, and it's Duffy's dance night every Wednesday night in Chico, California. So
just letting everyone know the all that information as well. I'll set it will be in the show notes. So finding the stuff, I'll make sure it's there for you guys. So that
I know she does have additional shows throughout, but primarily it's every Thursday. I believe 3 to 5 West Coast time. So
that's 6 to 8.
I'm hoping that's correct.
But 3 hours
all
back.
the permanent information will be on the show notes for sure. But KZFR 90.1 FM. Shout out to everybody, the staff there too.
Yeah, you got to be on the radio, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll post that soon on my SoundCloud. Oh no, my Mixcloud. I do have a SoundCloud, but there's not. Oh, another story for another time.
Moving on.
Okay.
Where are you DJing?
I'll be at McLean's on Thursday. Tonight. Oh, God.
Thursday night.
Thursday nights. Generally, I'm at McLean's. We're calling it Thirsty Thursdays.
I'm okay with that.
What's the half the hockey game? Start your weekend there. I'll be there, and I'm DJing a wedding on Saturday. I don't have information on whose wedding, but I got booked.
You got a booking for a wedding?
Yeah.
You got anything on Friday?
Not really, but you never know because usually I take gigs last minute.
So if you do want to find out if he is DJing somewhere, just follow him on his social media.
Yeah.
Or you can go to his website www.djoverflow.mtl.com.
I do need to just warning. I haven't updated my website in quite a while because I've been busy. I will, if you need to primarily know where I'm at, it's safe to go to Facebook and Instagram. I will update my website. And actually, I'm looking into doing renovation, to redo my website in general, design-wise. So,
okay.
But you can still get all my info and everything on the website, which is www.djoverflowmtl.com.
Of course.
Okay.
In the show notes,
yeah,
you can click it.
But besides that, Phil,
yes.
I want to ask you what your plans are this weekend.
My plans this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't have any plans this
Oh,
weekend.
Jesus Christ, could you just make up something? I'm trying to help you out.
Hold on here. Let me look at my calendar. I must have made a mistake and I must have plans. Oh, look at that. I actually do have plans.
Shut up, bitch.
I do. Saturday, I am going to see Imagine Van Gogh.
What's that?
So it's
Imagine Van Gogh. Oh, it's a Van
Gogh exhibit,
exhibit.
experience apparently. So I have that on Saturday.
Is that something at the Montreal Art Museum? No,
I think so. I think it's at one of our museums. Yeah.
I want to go back there. It's been a while since I've been to the museum. Anyways, go ahead.
So yeah, that's my Saturday. My Friday is I'm doing nothing.
We'll talk. Maybe we'll hook up on Friday.
Yeah.
Date night. Maybe watch a movie or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Today, Thursday, I'm with my nephew, my glorious nephew. I love him.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Beautiful.
I have to show you a video after. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to hear that. I am, of course, Phil Better.
Oh, but wait, before you leave, where can they reach you?
I was just about to jump in.
Oh, sorry. I thought you would jump in the gun and just...
Ending the show? No.
Like in Sopranos.
Go ahead. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I am, of course, Phil Better. This is the Phil Better Show. You can find us on all social medias. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Phil Better Show. Make sure you follow, you like, you subscribe. We're on YouTube. Head over to our YouTube channel. The link, of course, as always, with everything else we discussed in the show notes down below. We had our weekly shout out to Amber. Thanks to Al, his good friend in Chico.
I got scolded for saying Chino.
Shit.
Yeah.
There is a Chino though, right?
There is a Chino, yeah. It's I think somewhere near. I think it's more in San Diego. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, people. I love you,
Chico.
It's Chico. Chino. I believe it's San Diego. I'm not too sure.
I know. I only remember Chino from the OC. That's all.
That's it, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm not the only one.
But Chico, California, shout out to you. I'm gonna try and catch your show maybe this week and see what it's like. And yeah, that's pretty much the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for still coming and listening to the show. Without you, we would just be two fools talking to a camera.
I think we're technically still two fools talking in front of the camera. Hey, we're having fun.
Yeah, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for showing up. I am Phil Better. He is DJ Overflow. This is the Phil Better Show. Oh, wait. What movie should they see, Al? I nearly forgot.
I still want to see Bad Boys 3.
So go see Bad Boys. If you haven't seen Bad Boys 3, go see Bad Boys 3. That we haven't given that.
I had I had a chance to go watch it in the Man's Chinese Theater in LA, but it was like too expensive.
How much?
I think it was like 25 because it's a museum too. Remember that but it's like 25, 30, but you got to get American money.
Yeah, so
that's like $50 for Canadian. So.
All right, so go see Bad Boys 3 if you haven't seen it.
Or Sonic the Hedgehog.
Or Sonic the Hedgehog, or Birds of Prey. Go see a movie, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, I'm turning this off before I start rambling some more, like I am right now.
Oh, in 1 hour mark. Okay, cool.
Yeah, very cool. That's done there. Go over here. We go